Alright, hi everybody, it's BonkCon922. Fate Stay Night UBW Unlimited Blade Works episode. I believe this was 21. No, 22. Episode 22. Alright, this is pretty much them at the house, deciphering what they're gonna do as far as Gilgamesh is concerned, as far as the grail is concerned. Yeah, disgusting scene also with Shinji inside of it. Oh god, that was nasty. That was nasty. The This episode was funny because, oh my god. Okay, basically, Saber can't fight Gilgamesh because of what Gilgamesh is, because of his noble phantasm and everything. He's just not a good match for her. It's just a mismatch. That's basically what's going on, happened in this episode. Explain. And because of this, the only thing that could really compete against Gilgamesh would be Archer's noble phantasm, which we all know is Ultimate Blade Works, or my sword. Now, in order for Shirou to do this, to use the Ultimate Blade Works, he needs more mana. In order to get the mana, Rin has to give him her, circuits. So they had this whole. Now I already was told by somebody I have on Facebook that the visual novel fans are upset with this scene or this episode. I don't see what the reason is. Maybe you guys can explain it to me in the comment section. Anyway, moving on. I have this scene. God, I saw a picture of Shirou. This was like during the week. They had a picture of Shirou wearing a fucking construct, like a guy in construction with a top hat and a jackhammer. It's like it screams. But anyway, pretty much they have this scene, and it was so funny because like he says, "Should I take my bottoms off too?" And she's like, "Obviously not." She's like so embarrassed and so upset. She's just so Tsundere. It's Rin. But I like her. She's so funny with her embarrassing faces. It's like someone should make a montage of Rin's faces. Just a montage of the faces she makes in Face the Night UBW. Because it's a plethora of faces. It's just all around. And she's so embarrassed because they take their clothes, their tops off. And they have this ceremony where, she gives him his circuits. Now, during this process, it's very weird looking. You see Shirou. He's in this like dream escape kind of thing. You see these green globs. Those green globs you see, those are pretty much the circuits. Yeah, they're giving into him. But he also sees, pretty much he sees Tosaka's memories. Sees her memories when her father was buried, when she was, I guess this was when she was in junior high school, not 100% sure, which was much younger. She saw Shirou jumping over this pole. Ironically, which I shouldn't be talking about this, they came out with a Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel manga adaptation, and the first chapter, same scene, but with Sakura. And I shouldn't have said that, because now people are going to say in the comments, why are you spoiling manga? But yeah, we have that scene. It's a dreamscape. He sees her memories. He goes out of that dreamscape, wakes up, and Tosaka's upset with him. And she's like, got a pillow, and she's blushing. And you saw them. And she starts hitting him. And he's like, and then she's like saying that, oh, next time I'll see your memories and shit. I'm like, she's so weird, crazy. She's so crazy. I like her though. It's weird. It's just like, out of all the, you think of all the anime female characters, different animes. And usually I don't like this type of character, the Tsundere, because they're very, like, closed-minded. They hide their feelings for the character, and most likely they punch the character and beat the shit out of them. Um, this can work on several facets. I shouldn't be talking about this during this review, but I just want to bring it up. Here's a good example. Irena for Soma is a bad one. A bad example. Rin could be considered a good example. Maybe, but it's hard to determine because this type of character is used a lot more, and I don't think it should be used a lot more because it's not a character type that I think, I guess, a character trope that I think should be used constantly. But Rin, I like her as it, you know, it was just so funny in this episode. So after that scene, pretty much we have Saber talking to Shirou. She's going to remember everything she went through here and everything. It was kind of interesting to have that in there. So this is pretty much all this was really. This episode was the night before their battle with Gilgamesh, and we do get a scene. It's nasty. And basically Gilgamesh is saying, "Oh, judge the world now, the grail of their sins, and see if they can survive." Gilgamesh is one cold ass motherfucker. I'm telling you right now. Every time I see this guy, he's just fucking people up. He's just so barbaric. Oh man. Just man. Yeah. And likewise, when this series is over, we're not going to get anything from Fate Stay Night until that movie. That, frankly, I have this to say. That movie's going to be insane as fuck. Of course, I'm talking about the Heavensfield movie. When that comes out, shit, I'm going to need to take some drugs. Literally. I'm going to have a case of drugs. Stand by. Drugs or alcohol or something. Because that's exactly what's going to be needed in order for me to get through that. But, so then this was a good episode. Not really much happened, but it still was funny. I give it a 4 out of 5. So next week we got the epic battle with Gilgamesh. Should be interesting. I, of course, know what happens, kind of, from the movie. But it should be interesting how they do it. And how it concludes. And I think next week will be the final episode. I'm not sure, though. They might go with, I believe it's 24. So it's going to end with 24 episodes. So yeah, it should be interesting to see how that all goes down. Yeah, that's pretty much the story. Bankai Night 22. Oh, by the way. Now, the Daredevil thing I will get to. Don't worry. Hopefully. And I got the Steven Universe thing. I might push that off for a while. But there's one thing I want to do. At the end of this review, I just want to mention this. I'm thinking about doing a The World. Basically, what it is, it's just like the JoJo pose tag, except all you're really doing is you sit in front of the camera, saying "The World" in a very expressive manner. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to see if I can sneak it in maybe tomorrow or later today. Should be able to. We'll see. Until then, I'm Bankai Night 22. Rin. If I was Shiro, I really don't give a fuck. I'll be like, yeah, I saw your memories. What of it? You're my woman. And guess what? It's booty time. That's just me. I'll see you guys later.